are secret prisons. And we have at least one confirmed case of someone being killed during detention in our secret CIA prisons, right? Now, there are many, many cases of people dying in detention when the military was detaining them, and also when the CIA was detaining them. This is the only one from the secret prisons of the CIA. And his name is Gul Rahman. And for a long time, of course, they did not acknowledge that he had been killed. They never told his family. But it turns out, yes, he was tortured to death. He was doused with water, apparently, on many occasions. You know, that might be a euphemism. Subjected to extreme weather shifts. And the list goes on and on. You've heard all the other tactics before. It just so happened that on one night where they stripped him naked and threw water on him, and it was 36 degrees outside, he froze to death. So, oopsie-doopsie, we just happened to torture that guy to death. But if you listen to the Dick Cheneys and the Karl Roves of the world, they're like, what's the big deal? Or Rush Limbaugh, oh, it's just like a fraternity prank. Yeah, remember when your fraternity killed somebody by torturing them to death? I don't. And if they did, well, then they should be brought up on charges. So, but luckily we know about this. Look, that's not only has the Associated Press done an investigation on this, but the CIA did their own investigation. Okay, that's good. So at least the people who did this got punished. If you've been following the news in the last 10 years, you'll know, of course, that is, of course, not true. We don't know who was involved in the actual specific detention there. The CIA won't say. But they, as far as the investigation concludes, no one was punished. But they say, look, that's not fair. You can't punish the guys on the ground. They didn't get much guidance from their superiors. They kept asking their superiors, what do we do? And there was a new guy in charge of, we don't know his name, but we do know the details. There was a new guy who was in charge of detentions, and he didn't have much experience. All right, fair enough. So then obviously his superior was punished, right? You can see where this is going, right? Of course not. He was promoted. I mean, look, the guy is dead. We killed him. Okay? We never had a trial. We don't know if he was guilty or innocent. We don't know if he was really Al-Qaeda or not. First of all, we know he's not Al-Qaeda. He was with Gulbuddin Hekmatyar, which is a different warlord in Afghanistan. And maybe he was guilty of being with Gulbuddin Hekmatyar. Okay? But we're not really sure because he's dead, because we tortured him to death. And there are no ramifications. In fact, there are nothing but promotions. So if you keep doing that, and then you tell people, oh, no, we respect the rule of law, well, you made a mockery of the rule of law. That just means we can kill people and you can't. So if you do human rights abuses in Iran or wherever else, we're going to hold you to account or try to hold you to account. But if we do it, so what? We're brazen. We'll even promote the people who did it. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. And that's how they rip our human rights apart. And then we have no leg to stand on. We have no moral high ground. Can't go to anybody else, North Korea or anyone else, and say, no, you shouldn't do that. I mean, whenever they capture any one of ours, right, whether it was Lisa Ling's sister in North Korea, et cetera, we cried, we screamed bloody murder, as we should. Those were not spies. Okay, they just took a couple of reporters and imprisoned them. The North Koreans did. But the North Koreans didn't torture them. They didn't kill them. They didn't do any of that stuff. But when we do the torture and the killing, promotions. Job well done. This is how they erode the idea of America and the moral high ground that we're supposed to advocate and stand on. This is how they make the shining city on a hill a little duller, a little darker. And it's not just the people who did it. It's the people who won't punish them and who let them get away with it.